Yeah, I mean, because it's Thanksgiving as well, this is always that time of year where, the insiders and just the hockey community looks at the standings,
Yeah.
graces at it and says, how many of these teams are really going to be in at playoff time? And usually it is a pretty good sense. Usually it's one, maybe two from each conference fall out and two new ones pop in. But it is a telling sign seeing who's in the playoffs as we speak today. So, John, how about you give me one team from the East and one team from the West that you think are coming out, and then one team from the East, one team from the West that are going to replace?
Yeah, I love this combo. I do want to say, just because it popped in my head, American Thanksgiving. We are very thankful for all the American viewers that are either listening on Spotify or Apple or watching on YouTube. So make sure you check out either one. But yeah, all the viewers, obviously. But yeah, to answer your question, I think one team that, man, I don't know what they're doing right now. And I don't know what's happening with Shesterkin, and they've been so rough. So right now, I'm actually not even saying the Rangers. I'm standing pat on what I said. Pittsburgh will be in a division spot. I had them first. I don't think that's happening, but I'm saying Pittsburgh's going in. Rangers, bro, they got to figure it out. I wonder if Rangers fans are calling for Gallant's head, but I don't know if that's happening. Penguins in for me. Out, and I hate saying this, but I do have a lot of friends that are fans of this team, but I just watched them last night. I think the Red Wings are going to be out. I'm not sold on them. I'm sorry, Red Wings fans. I love you, and I think they have a lot of exciting parts of the team. But just watching them last night, Husso has been a big part of some of those wins, and he got pulled yet last night. So if Husso's not great, or if, one of those goalies have to be good. So Red Wings out and Penguins in. I'll toss it to you for the East, and then we can go at West.
Okay. For my East, I'm going to say the Red Wings definitely are looking like they're a fringe team. As far as who else is still in right now, this is as of Tuesday after the Thanksgiving long weekend. Man, it's tough to say anybody but the Red Wings. It really is for me. But just to be different, I'll say Pittsburgh. I think they have a really good team. I picked them to make the playoffs, but to give a little spin on this one, I think Pittsburgh has been very inconsistent at the start of the season. So I could see them, if they're still
Sorry, is Pittsburgh in a wild card spot right now?
They're in the second wild card spot.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Then I will say Rangers for fun. Okay. I'll say Rangers go in. I actually thought the Penguins were just a point out. I think when I checked last, they were out. But
okay, so it's probably from last night's results. I'd say, okay, so let's say I say Penguins out. So you're doing Red Wings for Rangers?
Yeah, I'll do Rangers for Red Wings. That's what I'm saying. Like one of those two teams between Rangers and Penguins, we'll figure it out, right?
Yeah,
I would think.
I'll say, I'll say Florida. I'll say Florida figures it out. They've been super inconsistent here to start, but I think they just have too much talent to miss out. And I think adding Tkachuk, he's been really good. But I think that over time they'll develop more chemistry with the big boys of Barkov and I think Florida will make it. I think Florida will get in, and let's take Pittsburgh out on my watch.
Yeah, I think Detroit, like this, it's not even a disrespect thing. I just think Detroit, like they're going to be facing up against Florida and the Rangers the rest of the year, and Pittsburgh right there as well. So it's like, it's not a matter of Detroit not being good. It's just a matter of those three teams being in the race. So yeah, we'll see. I do apologize, guys. The sickness is coming through the mic, but we're fighting through.
He's battling. Johnny's battling, man.
We're battling.
I better see some support.
I'm going for a nap after this. I'm going for a straight out nap after this. There you go.
Forget a nap, man. Just hit the pillow for the night.
Yeah.
All right. In the West, I'll kick this one off first. This is going to be no surprise to people who know me. I'm going to have St. Louis getting in. They're just on the outside right now. I'm going to have them getting in, and I'm going to take. Wow. I'm going to take Minnesota out, which means as of right now, I'm leaving Seattle in a playoff spot in their second season. So yeah, I'll put St. Louis in. I think they're just deeper than Minnesota, quite frankly. I think Minnesota, right now they're tied as we speak, but Minnesota's got the points percentage edge. So it's pretty, a head-to-head matchup, even matchup there. But I'll take St. Louis in just because I believe in the whole team, the defense. I believe in their playoff. The runs they've had over what Minnesota is at this point.
Man, I might shake up the hockey world. And I know we said we're going to stop talking about this team, and I shot you a message about it, but I'm going to say Seattle out. It's no disrespect. I just think it's a little bit of a great start. I did this with Vegas on their year, and I kept saying Vegas is going to fall back to earth. So maybe, hey, Seattle's going to prove me wrong. And I want Seattle to do well. But the team I'm having going in, Vancouver. Call me crazy. Woo! I think I'm too sick, bro. I'm too sick.
Ooh.
Call me a Vancouver fan.
Not even the Flames. I thought if you're going out west, you were going to say Calgary. Vancouver.
Hey, I'm probably too sick, man. Honestly,
Well,
I'm losing my mind.
Hold on. In this world, is Thatcher Demko the starter? Is Spencer Martin going to hold on to that
That's what I'm
job
saying,
right
man. I think they'll split. I think Demko's going to turn it around. I mean, I'm probably crazy. Realistically, are they going to make it? Probably not. But they've been so bad, and somehow they've heated up a little bit. They're like 500 right now.
Yeah, they're 1 point out. 500, 1 point out.
I just think the Pacific is so weak that between Vancouver and Calgary, one of those two teams will turn it around. So it's the Hot Take Hockey podcast. I think the easy answer for me would be Calgary. And I think that no one would bat an eye at that take to say Calgary will turn it around and be in. Are they in?
They're out right now. They're out. They're just behind St. Louis. They're just behind St. Louis.
Yeah, so I think the easy answer could be Calgary, but Vancouver, baby. There's still time. Lots of hockey left.
Man, these standings are really a blender right now. I got to be honest with you. The Central especially. I didn't have Dallas at the top, and I certainly didn't have Winnipeg in there. So shout outs to previous guest Jesse Pollock. Winnipeg, they're going to be holding in.
Wagon.
According to me and Johnny, it looks like they're going to hold in. Hopefully we don't jinx them.